Hey, what's up, Flat Spot Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Sorry about the late night video. This is what it is. Today on the art that I make of the toilet paper, the art that I make on paper that is used for other things, the art that brings this hobby down because I am so poor and every opinion that I have in this place is poor. I'm sure you get the idea. We got a Dragonair today. Dragonair isn't really going. The face came out great. I think I messed up with the little snaky body a little bit. I don't know what it is about like the 3D part of it. It's very difficult to actually do that on the paper. Also, the little wings on its head, I think there's a little too many feather parts. Face came out pretty good though, so I'm pretty happy with that. Whatever. Dragonair, I'm pretty sure Pokebeard is the one that mentioned, do this one. There you go. Have fun. I've got a whole list of them trying to go through. Anyway, want to talk about something a little goofy that I saw today. So, people cleaning their cards, people doing things with their cards, possibly altering their cards, flattening out their cards, doing a bunch of weird different things that comic books have been doing for a while. Even though comic books and Pokemon cards are two different mediums, they have two different ways of doing it. Whatever. Do your thing. You subscribe to that stuff. You've been warned. That's my personal opinion on stuff where I think you really shouldn't do too much of that stuff. You want to lightly dabble in a little bit of cleaning or something, like a little bit. Like using mystery splooges, in my personal opinion, is not the way to go there and stuff. But hey, your cards, your rules, the only stipulations I fucking think you should disclose that you use that stuff on a card when you resell it, even though I know 90% of these fuckfaces don't do that, because why bother? PSA can't detect that shit anyway. I mean, who cares, right? Anyway, I saw something really goofy. I think everyone in this whole fucking space, right? I think we can look at what I'm about to show you and be like, okay, that's a little ridiculous, especially since there's other ways to do it. And the amount of money that's being asked for what this is just absolutely ridiculous. You've seen splooge. You've seen fucking mystery fluids being pumped onto your cards, right? You've seen microfiber cleaning. You've seen humidifying. You've seen all kinds of stuff. But have you seen this? So this is a very interesting card flattening kit that was suggested to me. This was forwarded to me, and I was looking at this, and I was like, well, that's a little goofy. But then I looked at the price, and that's where this whole thing got me. So what you're looking at is you're looking at a couple of fucking clamps. You're looking at what, like, it looks like 2 round pieces of glass or something. And then I don't know what's in that box. I guess it might be Tiny Vert. Tiny Vert might hop out and help you fucking prepare your cards. He might come out and be like, yes, sir. Yeah, cards go in here. Push him real quick. He might help you. I don't know. That's a really small box. I wonder what might be. No, it's a humidifier. That's basically a fucking little case. It's see-through, does its whole thing. People have been using them for cigars and stuff. People are doing that stuff with cards as well. So the idea is you take the 2 pieces of glass, you fucking press them together with the card in it, and then you're going to get these high-quality clamps. You're going to get these fucking Ace clamps over here, these fucking Irwin quick grip clamps that you can buy probably at Lowe's or Harbor Freight or where the fuck you buy stuff. And you can get these, right? So this person originally wanted $150 for what you're looking at right here, but they're giving you a deal, you fucking card crushing person. You're fucking getting this shit for $100. Now, that's a lot of money for something that can be done on your own. I mean, hey, say you want to use all those tools, right? But you don't even have to do that. Firstly, you guys own a book? Anybody own a fucking book in your house? Anybody fucking do you want to flatten out some of your Korean or Japanese foil cards that kind of get that little slight bend when there's a little bit of humidity and stuff like that? You know what you can do? You can put that card in between fucking 2 top loaders in a sleeve, right? You can put books on top of that bitch, or you can put it in the books if the book is heavy enough, and it'll crush that shit for you. It'll fucking get it right in there. It'll flatten that sucker out, just like these high quality grips are gonna do. I mean, sure, it's Jesus Christ, $150? Oh no, it's $100, excuse me. Say you want to use these tools though, say you want to get yourself some grips. Well, I found these grips right here. They're $17.99. I mean, that's where the cost. But look, since you wanted to slash through it and put 100, look right there, $9.98 for that same stuff. You can get these for $10 each. You can get yourself a couple little handy grips going on there right there. Nice little grippity grips for your little 8-inch piece of glass. Oh, the little glass piece that they're talking about too? Well, that's got to be expensive. I mean, that's all 8 inches of fucking acrylic glass. Right? Oh, there you go, right there. Fucking, there you go. Found it right there. Fucking, you get 2 for $6.99. And then, of course, a humidifier. Hey, that's gotta be fucking crazy expensive. I mean, that shit's for cigars. Nah, dog. You can get a couple of them. You can get some pretty dope looking ones for about like $24, depending on where you're trying to look. Now, I'm not saying you can't buy this stuff and do this crazy bullshit. I think books work just as well as any of that other stuff, and it's free. You don't have to, I mean, you have to own the book, of course. You're going to just fucking steal books and bring, but most people have a couple books lying around their house, especially if they've done any kind of college schooling or anything else like that. But $150 for a card flattening kit, like, there's got to be a line of that stuff, right? There's, like, people got to be looking at that shit and being like, well, I tried the mystery splooge, but like the card flattening kit, you know, there's gotta be ways to flatten my card for cheaper than $150 for pieces of glass and a couple clamps. I can go to Lowe's and fucking probably find in the discount clearance bin if I'm looking really fucking hard. It's just the things people are willing to do, the dumb things that people are trying to sell people, and the whole fucking card cleaning. I've got my opinions on it. Everyone knows how I feel about it. No, they have not changed. I don't care what anybody has to say about that. And I think people should be disclosing when they do this stuff with their cards and sell to someone else. We all know these people don't do that, though. They don't have any fucking morals, values, or standards. They just want to make their buck and move on. But that's ridiculous. $150 for glass, some clamps, and a fucking little box that's see-through that'll help. That's fucking ridiculous, dude. Paying almost over half for something that you could get yourself. If you want to do that, by the way, just blew the lid off this dude's whole operation. Fucking flattening kit. That's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgin. Yeah, flattening out people's wallets, sucking out their money Kirby style. Holy shit.